On a count of 3. And as I clean my glasses, I got them all smushed up. As the camera still rolls.
That's gonna stay in the beginning there.
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
Welcome back once again to Indie Film Screening. I am Jerome Lee Brown, and here at my side is my trusty host of the show, is Mr. No Other Than...
Davis J. Stefan.
What?
Or Stefan J. Davis.
Oh, okay, that's the one I know by. Welcome again, folks. We have another episode for you of the show. We do have some great clips to show you. I think we just got one, actually, but we're going to talk about a couple other things, too. But first of all, before we go any farther, we always forget our plugs. You know, well, we get so involved in the show, we forget to talk about what we want to talk about the actual locations and where you can find us. So let's get all that out the way right now. Mr. Editor, please. Da, 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 da. Anyway, here's how you can get a hold of us. Facebook, YouTube, and email. Those links are the ones you can contact us at. What do we have for the folks out here today, Mr. Perfect?
Actually, I have to go back and look at this title.
Oh, Mr. Perfect has to go back and check his...
I don't want to mess this up because it's important. This is about veterans.
Okay.
The military, our soldiers. I don't want to say his name wrong. You know?
Okay.
No, actually, I just didn't know the name. Veterans in Blue.
Veterans in Blue.
The name of this movie here. Veterans in Blue. And it's a nice one. It's actually different. This is unique. We never did this before. Oh, I forgot to plug my other thing too. Vegans.com. No, that's not even the real website. It probably is a real website. But I want to talk about being a vegan for a second though. I'm on this thing trying to do some vegan stuff here. I'm not really eating meat. And so I just wanted to shout out to all the vegans out there that's fighting the good fight and
yes, he has a bag full of cookies hidden down here.
and avoiding meat there. I got a bunch of vegetables over here I've been munching on through the filming of these shows here. Broccoli, tomatoes, carrots.
Yes. I would testify to that he's been eating rabbit food all day.
Well, I got you rabbit food.
That's what it is, rabbit food.
How you know it's not just human food though?
It's rabbit food. I've been eating sandwiches here from the catering area here. But he's been eating rabbit food, broccoli, and cucumbers.
I've been eating a plant-based diet. That's I think man is supposed to be eating plants and things though.
Whatever.
Our teeth are designed to be. Man, forget it.
You eat the food, you walk out, you're starving to death.
Not me. I feel full actually.
All right. Great. So getting back to our veterans.
Veterans in Blue, right? So yes. We got Veterans in Blue, not Veterans in Red or Brown.
I should have worn my red, white, and blue shirt.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Great, yeah. Can we start back over and get my red, blue right now?
It's too late now.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe the editor can paint your shirt different colors or something.
Can he do that?
That'd be cool.
Paint my shirt.
I don't know. Can you do that, buddy?
I don't know. We'll soon find out. We don't know what he's going to do until we see the show. Yeah. But in our case, this was a really great film because it takes place about a guy who used to be in the military and he left the military and pursue his long-lived career as a stand-up comedian, I believe it was.
Kind of like yourself there.
Yes, that's why I'm working here with you because this is a joke.
But what's unique about this though too is two things. One is super short, right? It's about 3 minutes long, and for two, this is our first documentary review. Like we've never done documentaries. Actually, never even thought about doing documentary reviews. This has been more about narrative films. But he approached us, and they sent it out to us. Yep. Our producers and our assistants and different folks filtered it through, and they said, what do you think about this documentary here? Would you guys be willing to review this? Oh, gracious ones. And we said,
is that what he said?
and we said, and together we both said, yes, why not? Sure, we'll do that. No harm in that. And if you have a documentary you'd like to submit to us, feel free.
Please do.
Yeah, please do. We don't discriminate, right? We're all inclusive here. If it's a documentary, a narrative, if it's short, if it's feature. We're pretty open though, and I want to say that I commend this guy. He became a comedian, like you said, that military background.
There's some funny stuff he was saying about the military service.
Yeah, a couple good lines in there, like that one about the fries and things. That was great.
Without being one bond. I said, okay. All right. Here's what you can do to our corporation. Pay attention. When this buzzer goes off, you're going to pull these fries up out of the grease right here, just like that.
Well, one one thing I will say, no, I do have to say, the audio, I have to always, talk about the real facts of production. Audio could have been better. There was some flaws with audio.
I got the impression it was a handheld camera on most of the stuff he was doing.
Yeah, this was very low budget, for sure, there.
And I got the impression that he just probably had a friend or somebody in the family who followed him around to these locations he went to, and they just videotape it from a distance.
Stand-up routine.
That's why you got, such a choppy...
So the audio on that was even more low and things because it was just someone you could say recording his show from a distance.
Yeah.
But still cool though, to take that effort to put together something. I thought that was good though. Yeah. So the audio I thought could have been better. There was a couple shots. One particular like kind of side profile shot of him speaking that I wasn't too keen on.
On stage?
No, of him talking like during the interview and stuff.
Right.
I was confused a little bit because it was so short and things. I was trying to just really wrap my mind around it. It seemed like he was saying that his father wasn't around. I don't know if you remember or if you can recall it, but like his father wasn't around, but his father was being interviewed in the documentary though.
I got the impression that maybe his father wasn't around at the time that he was growing up.
Oh, okay.
That's the impression I got.
Okay.
I didn't get the impression his father wasn't around like he passed. I got the impression that his father maybe was not a father to him at the time that he probably needed
while
to
he
be
was
a
young
father.
then, I
yeah,
guess.
young,
Okay.
which happens quite frequently in a lot of families. Until they get older, they realize that their father's more important to them now than he ever was.
Yeah.
But that's the point I got from his statement on that. That his father was there, I believe, on some of the interviews and so forth.
Yeah, he talked. Yeah,
So,
he was being interviewed. Yeah.
But I'm sure his father's making up a lot of difference and a lot of lost times over the footage that he was doing for this particular documentary. But it was a great film.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was awfully short.
3 minutes.
Yeah, about a little over 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure. I thought maybe it was just like a short piece to more. Actually, I was kind of looking around trying to figure out there was more to check out and stuff because it was good. I wanted to see more, figure out more of the story and things. Kind of felt like it was just kind of just that little small part. Like I was looking for more, but I thought he did a good job with what he had though. Right, about 3 minutes and some change. Definitely told his story and did a good job doing that. That kind of that rise from military to comedian and what that looks like and things. And I'm sure it wasn't an easy transition at all there.
Well, it is what it is. That's basically I can say. It is what it is. And 3 minutes and 22 seconds or something like that it was. You can only do so much in 3-minute film clip other than to show what you can do up on stage and off camera and so forth. Really wasn't that much there, but what little was there, he basically gave you the idea of what he was doing, where he's going to go, and how he's pursuing his career. I'm assuming that this is what he wants to do, become a stand-up comedian. Now, I did not get or understand if he's only served the military base or he's taken his military experience and is sharing it with everybody.
That part
Kind of like the Bob Hope thing. He served the military base during certain times.
That part I couldn't gather myself. I do know that he mentioned he does some radio stuff as well, like some podcasting of some sort. So he's staying busy in a couple different ways. So
but if he's going to serve the military, then he's got a lot of work ahead of him because there's a lot of military right now going on. Service and here and there kind of stuff.
And they need those jokes and things. They need a good laugh.
But everybody knows we got one big joke going on right now. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Yeah, don't want to go too far into it, but yeah, I think everybody knows the gist of that there. Have you ever thought about being a comedian yourself there?
Every day I work with you, my friend. Every single day. I said, this has got to be a freaking joke. But anyway. I through my head.
I'm pretty funny there.
Yeah. I can be funny when I need to be. But,
funny looking, but not. No.
I get no respect. But no, I can tell a joke or two. I just flew in town last night. Look at my arms, they're tired or something like that. Whatever that's. So that
I was gonna ask for a joke too. You might get a joke real quick.
But I couldn't do what he does. Get up on stage in front of thousands of people and tell a joke. Those guys are really, in my opinion, a genius because they get up there and they tell their life story. They have to, write it, choreograph it, explain it to a point where you got maybe a few seconds to talk about it, so you can get the punchline joke out there for the audience to understand what you're saying. Richard Pryor, Bill Cosby, Eddie Murphy, all those guys, and the list behind them, the list ahead of them, all those guys were, in my opinion, genius when it came to telling a story. And that's just something that's not easy to do.
Yeah, there's an art to it for sure.
Yeah, there's an art to it. There's an art to it. And if you just tell one funny joke while you're up on stage, then you basically, if you make somebody laugh off your one funny joke, then basically you have, you have pretty much had a successful night. If you just get up there and everybody is looking at you and all you hear is crickets.
Yeah, you echo the booed and things.
Yeah, people. If you can hear people cutting their food on your plate, you're not doing too good.
That's true.
Nobody's laughing.
That's true.
So, but what this guy was doing with the veteran war and all, I mean, with the veteran and military and everything, he seemed like he has a pretty good career ahead of him. Where he's going to go with it, how he's going to use it, is a different story. But I can't see him just doing this one project and calling an end to it. But he's got a pretty good idea of where he wants to go with this. That was a pretty good documentary. Please send more if you got more. Send the rest of your footage if you got more, and let us know what you have out there.
Absolutely, yeah. Actually, I like stand up too. I watch a lot of stand up.
Yeah.
Netflix and things. So,
I miss Eddie. No, not Eddie Murphy. I like Eddie Murphy. You're a great comedian, man. Richard Pryor.
Oh yeah.
Richard Pryor. I love Richard Pryor. I mean, he was a little vulgar, a little raunchy with the words there, but it was still funny stuff there.
Yeah, he definitely
And the
is.
stuff he was talking about back then, back in the 70s and 80s,
Still
is just starting to happen right now. Well, it's
Yeah.
not starting to. It's starting to show his face right now.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
So he
Like
was
kind of
pretty good.
circles back around like
Yeah.
that. Their history repeating itself. Do you have any comedians you like now that are today's comedians?
I don't know
Not
too
really
many of the
into
new ones. I see them around every so often. They pop up here and there, but I really can't, say no names of new ones in the last 2-3 years that I've been seeing around. I can't think of anybody. Maybe if you mention somebody's name, I can say, oh yeah, he is funny or she is funny. But as right now, I can't think of nobody right now. No, nobody right now I can think of, unless you know somebody.
There's some people that pop in my head a little bit, like Bill Burr, Jim Gaffigan, something.
See, those are I probably go by more faces.
Aziz,
You know.
Kevin Hart is obviously
Kevin
one of
Hart,
the most
there you go.
famous
Yeah, he's
stand-up
pretty,
comedians.
he's been around for a while, but he's starting to make himself to be a well-known person now.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock's been around forever.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Since since Saturday Night Live, I think it was. There's a lot of comedians out there right now who's been around for some years ago, and it's just now starting to get their 15 minutes of fame in the media right now. They came and gone and left. So what happened with that, I don't know. I'm still a big fan of Robin Williams, although he's been passed, right now. But I'm still a big fan of his. He had a real creative. He was full of energy when he goes up on stage.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I like Robin Williams kind of stuff. And Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney's from.
Yeah, I've
hilarious,
seen him
yeah.
at concert show, comedy club, wherever
Yeah,
you
I've
wanna
seen
call
him,
it.
yeah, live
Saw him
as
twice.
well. Yeah.
Very educational. When you go see his show, you're not only laughing, but you're getting educated at
Yeah.
the same time. And I've seen two
Kind of like
of his
this
shows.
show.
Yes, this show is education.
Education and entertainment. Edutainment.
I couldn't even say it with a straight face.
It's all that in one package, one bundle. Jerry Seinfeld.
He said it best. But yeah, this is just one big show where you can get a lot of your information about who's what and who's doing what in the filmmaking. So we're very educational.
And you can learn about other stuff too. We talk about veganism and
rabbit food.
and all kinds of cool stuff.
So-
I think I mentioned some stuff going on in the legal system sometimes and things. Yeah, it's full of information here. I mean, this is one-stop shop for entertainment, education, filmmaking, tools, tips, tutorials,
Yeah.
life, biblical history,
That's the next studio down the hallway. You're looking at.
marriage situations, relationships.
That's down this hallway. This is the studio where we talk about films. By the way, before we go off, anything you have to plug that you're doing, you're working on, have, or whatever? Any sponsors coming up for us that you want to plug for the show or anything like that? Because you're always working on something.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what's big.
You going to
now.
Africa anytime soon?
Yeah, I might do some stuff in
Yeah.
Africa a little bit.
Yeah,
I think,
I figured that by the shirt.
they
but
said
anyway.
there's some stuff going on in South Africa right now. They're trying to really get back there, what's rightfully theirs and things in South Africa. There's a lot
Oh,
of
good.
uproar and things, but I might go to Africa soon, but just working on some projects that same thing. Like I'm doing the eating disorder thing. We're still trying to plug away and get that off the ground. I've been doing some projects for businesses and stuff. Working on some various
Okay.
things like that. Yeah. So I'm just staying busy. Really, actually, I also do speaking engagements as well. So I was just in a couple different areas, southern and mid Ohio and stuff speaking. So did that. as
Oh,
well
good.
there.
Sounds pretty good. Thank you for asking me what am I doing. As always, you never
Well, I
do.
wasn't done yet.
Oh, I'm
So-
sorry. Okay, sorry. You got that much going on. Okay, jeez.
No, that's about it though, really. And one thing interesting too, I'll be teaching at Ohio Media School pretty soon here.
Where?
At Ohio Media School.
Oh, really?
I'm
Okay.
teaching a little bit of broadcast production stuff, media production.
Okay, well, good for you then. Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, is this gonna be a full-time teacher gig or just a
I ain't
seasonal
got
thing?
time for all that yet.
All right, that's
so I'll be
thing.
one.
Who cares about your lifestyle? People want to hear what we got to say about the movies.
And what's going on with you? Though? You said-
Not a damn thing. Nothing. Like I told you the last time I was sitting here. Matter of fact, I'm sure they pulled that clip up and just rubbed it in my face. But anyway, I have nothing going on nowhere near as elaborate what you got
Not
going
on tour anywhere? Yeah.
No, I'm not on tour, nothing. I just sit right here in this chair and they cut the lights off and I just sit here and wait for you to come back. That's all I got going on in my life right now.
That's still good stuff, though.
Not a damn thing, buddy. Not
At least
a
you
damn.
get to relax and chill and things.
I get to
so that's
relax,
good.
sit here, right here in this chair.
At least you're comfortable.
I'm not quite out there like you are. But I do have a few things going on, but like I say, I like to keep personal and private about what I do. Only because of, that's how I am. And to have nothing really going on. But that's besides the point.
I did have someone approach me about helping shoot their film as a cinematographer.
Okay.
But I don't know, their schedule was conflicting a little bit and things, and their payment wasn't, I don't know if they're going to have enough to really pay me to do it and stuff. We're talking about budget stuff now, but it sounds like it might be more than what they wanted to possibly spend. But if it does happen, that'll be next month, actually. So.
And the information just keeps rolling on. Just keep rolling. Matter of fact, maybe we should just call this the Stephon Davis show.
I just asked what was going on. I just telling you what's going on there. Just keeping everybody informed of what's up to date and things, And,
I feel so sorry for the editor who has to clean and cut all this up. But anyway,
this is a 3-minute film we were talking about, wasn't it?
this is a 3-minute film we was talking about. It turned into be a half-hour show about Stephon J. Davis. That's what it's about.
And if they want more information, then go to surlomedia.com. And if you want to,
Wake me up when you're done.
No,
Anyway.
anything else about the movie though? Was there anything else?
No, nothing about it else. Have we ever plugged Cleveland Independent Film? I don't think we ever
I don't
done.
think so. Didn't they sponsor the show before or something? Or they sponsor something?
I don't know. Maybe they will sponsor the show or something
You
like
definitely
that.
should mention them though. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's... Matter of fact, you can go check out ClevelandIndependentFilm.com, or you can go check out Cleveland Independent Film, which is on the Facebook, Facebook.com/Cleveland Independent Films. That's Cleveland Independent Films. I'm sure the title's up here somewhere. Cleveland Independent Films. Maybe, hopefully, someday we'll sponsor this show. They're not too sure yet. They don't know if they want to be a part of this.
They should. I mean, it's a great show.
Maybe they think about it. But there's also a site you can go and check out all kinds of filmmaking information, local filmmakers in the Cleveland area and also outside of Cleveland area. But it's a nice, cool site to go check out.
Have you ever served in the military at all? There, you got any military
No, never
history
been in the
behind
military,
you?
never been on the base before. I have friends and family who are in the military. Me, myself, I guess it's good to say I've been very lucky and fortunate not to be in the military, but at the same token, I've been very unfortunate and very unlucky not to be in the military because it's a place where I think everybody should at least be a part of it one way or another of some nature or some act. If not actually in it, help out some kind of way that, help support the troops. help
You said you were
support-
fortunate. What, you almost got drafted or something?
No, it's not that. It's that I've never been to the military. I never signed up for anything particularly of that nature, other than the draft once upon a time ago, back in the 80s or something like that. But I think everybody should take a part of the military some kind of way. If not, donate something, donate time, donate money, whatever the case may be. If you see some type of show coming out, take the time to look at it. If you see some type of video that somebody put together to honor the veterans, take the time to check it out. Whatever you can do.
Speaking of that, I just recently did a project for a client.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was about military stuff and things. So actually what it was a dedication to the veterans from the 23rd Infantry, some of the black soldiers that served in that particular war and things.
Oh, they always get overlooked on that area.
Yeah. So I was there with the cameras and things, and we got some great footage and stuff. Just actually sent the footage to them yesterday.
Okay, it's a documentary you put together?
No, it was more of just covered the whole event because they had different speakers that came and talked and
Okay.
things. They had some muskets they shot off and some cannons and stuff. Like
Musket?
that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, to kind of reenact some of those things that they did back in that day.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. They had a lot of speakers come out, some senator people and some council people and stuff.
No,
Spoke and gave some proclamations and all that good stuff.
it sounds pretty interesting then.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hopefully we get a chance to check it out. Matter of fact, with all this filming that you've been doing, maybe someday we'll get to see something of yours on the show.
You never know, you know.
So the audience out there can review it and send their comments in on it.
Yeah, we could do that. Or we could review
We'll
it.
put
there.
Stefan in a hot seat.
Sounds
So-
good.
We look forward to seeing something from you. Me, myself, no, I got nothing going on. I just sit here, right here, waiting for you to come back next week. Anyway, you ready to close this puppy up?
Yep, that's it for us. We got a lot of great stuff coming up for you next time, so stay on the lookout for a lot of great films there.
With that being said, we're out of here, and I'm exhausted, and I think I have myself a drink after this show. Thank you very much. Good night.
Take care.
At indiefilmscreenings.com. No, indiefilmscreening at
Gmail.
gmail.com.
That was a struggle there, yeah. And there's one more place that you can network and connect with other filmmakers, and that's the Facebook group Independent Movie Promotions.
That's the one we always forget. Can we start back over? Why is when I mess up, you don't want to start back over? Oh, you mess up, we don't never see none of your mess up.
I never mess up.
Oh, bullshit.